What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ultimaterebuilds. I hope you guys are all okay. Things are pretty weird in the world right now, and I just want you guys to know I'm thinking about all you guys. I hope everyone's just doing well and staying healthy. So, in the meantime, I hope I can entertain you with some rebuild stuff. Yeah, last episode we got all the rust done. All the rust is gone. And it's almost all ready for some primer. I got a little bit more sanding to do. I got some new sandpaper, some more sandpaper. Yeah, let's just go ahead and cut to, I only have the sand the door left, and that's pretty much it. And then we can go ahead and start laying down the high build, and then go ahead and spray some sealer after that, once we sand the car down. But yeah, let's just get to it.
Waking up anew, wasting time is all I do. Nothing to do. I'm dropping you texts now. You said you want me when it starts. Being with you just feels right.
Alright, everything is all sanded down, hand sanded, and I use the DA to get around the area, so whenever I high build, it all sticks. All this is done, all that's done. That down there is done. This part's done, so it's really smooth. Yeah, don't feel anything wrong with it. All that's done. Took forever to hand sand. I just finished the door. I need to put the door panel back on there so I can drill the holes. And I had a lot of comments saying I need to drill more for like drain holes, but it has drain holes. And this is at like an angle when you stand it up, so I don't know why it rusted out right here. I'm thinking that water got behind the door panel and just kind of rested there for a long time and eventually wore through it. So I'm not going to drill any more holes. I don't think it needs it. These go all the way at the bottom. Like, there's no way water could just rest right here. Yeah, so just drilling the holes for the door mounts and one more hole over here and it should be good. Also, I am buying cavity wax to spray in here to prevent water from setting anywhere. It's all gonna run out the drain holes. Once you spray it in there, I'm also gonna spray it on the underside of this too, in the drain holes. So, yes, thank you for the comments. I will get some and I will spray them up in there. Alright, we got these holes drilled out. These are all the spots that it screws back into. Now obviously you put in like a plastic clip that the screw actually screws into, but I don't have any. And I'm planning on buying like the circle ones because they sell those instead of the square ones. It's not that big of a deal, I just can't cut those squares, so this made it a lot easier. But now I'm gonna go ahead and start taping everything up and get it ready for some high build if I actually have any left. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna spray some high build. right, the high build primer is pretty much dry. You might have saw me spraying the black spray paint over it. That's a guide coat. It just helps me with sanding, see where I've been and see like low spots are and stuff like that. But yeah, right there. Yeah, it's basically dry. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer just to be sure. In the meantime, my brother-in-law brought his Rhino over, and he has a bracket that snapped on it, and it looks like someone replaced it before or like tried to weld over it. Yeah, you can see look how nasty that looks. But yeah, it's like messing up his CV axles. He just replaced them, but it's still like messing them up. So I told him bring it over and I'll cut it out and weld in a new plate for him. But yeah, it's just this crack's making this whole diff move around and stuff. So we're gonna fix it up for him. Well, I can't get it started to be able to move it into my garage. You can probably tell how like impossible it is. You have to jump the solenoid to get it started, but you also have to wiggle the wires, make sure the headlights pop on before you can actually start it. And I can't get the headlights to pop on. And yeah, so we're just gonna cut it out here and work on cleaning it up out here. I'm not gonna try to mess with this wiring. It's a nightmare. So yeah, anyone want to buy a Rhino?
I'm not in the mood, but you'll be here soon. Everything feels wrong, guess I'm just in a bad mood. Feeling broken hearted over something that never was. Never was, never was. Ooh, I thought it'd be me and you. Ooh, I guess it wasn't true. If I only knew what you put me through, I don't deserve this. I thought it'd be me and you.
Alright, I finished welding this thing up last night, but it got pretty dark, so I couldn't really show you guys what was going on. But yeah, it's all welded up, new bracket. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna clean up my welds, but they're holding. So, let's go back on the Figaro. I gotta start sanding everything down.
That you love me and you need me, but leave me at the dry. Oh, why? Ooh, I thought it'd be me and you. Ooh, I guess it wasn't true. If I only knew what you put me through, I don't deserve this. I thought it'd be me and you. Could you still call me at the end of the day and then you have nothing else to say? What do you want me to say? Try blending my emotions, I know you're about to be oceans away. Please quit asking me to stay. I'm weak under your grasp and my heart, it won't last. No, my heart won't last. I thought it'd be me and you. I guess it wasn't true.
Now while it's drying, I went and scrubbed the floors in here, washed it all out. I hung up this tarp to prevent any kind of overspray from getting on all my stuff, and then the other parts back there. So yeah, DIY paint booth, you know. Try to get it as clean as possible. Lights up there too. But yes, this should work pretty well. Wait for that to dry a little bit longer, and then we can pull it in here and start taping everything up to get it ready for primer, or sealer, or whatever you want to call it. All right, we got it about 95% taped up and just covered up. Just a few spots I need to tape up still, and I ran out of tape, so I have to get some in the morning. It's also getting kind of dark out, and I don't want the bugs to come in while I'm spraying the primer. They tend to land on it a lot during the night, so it's just better to paint in the morning. So we're gonna wait till tomorrow morning or afternoonish, and we're gonna go ahead and prime this thing. Yeah, we're getting close, so close. It is the next morning. I got everything finished taping up, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mix the primer and we'll get it primed, I guess. Sealer, not primer, sealer. Whew, guys. All right, that's gonna be a wrap for this episode. Thank you so much. A couple things. I have an email now. If you have any business ideas or you wanna send me something business-wise, I'll drop my email down here. What else? Yeah, car's primed. Next episode, we're painting it. What color we're painting it, I guess you have to wait and see. See you guys in the next one.